Penelope the penguin was, to put it mildly, a terrible flipper walker. The other penguins waddled with a sort of dignified penguiny grace, but Penelope wobbled like a jello mold in a windstorm. Her flippers, which she felt were entirely too long, would swing out at odd angles, often catching on her neighbors, or worse, on her own feet. One brisk morning, the whole colony was lined up for the annual March of the Mackerel, a solemn parade to the best fishing grounds. Penelope, determined to prove her worth, had practiced all week. She'd set up a makeshift obstacle course of snow piles and pebbles, imagining herself gliding effortlessly past them. The reality, however, was less graceful ballet and more slapstick comedy. As the march began, she started off strong, her flippers tucked in, her steps measured. But then she spotted it, a particularly shiny piece of ice. Distracted, she took her eyes off the path for just a second. That was all it took. Her right flipper snagged her left ankle, sending her into a spectacular slow-motion tumble. She didn't just fall, she performed a series of accidental maneuvers that left the other penguins gasping. She pirouetted once, did a sort of impromptu backward slide, and then, with a final dramatic plop, landed squarely on her belly. But she didn't just land. She landed perfectly on a slick patch of ice and, with the momentum of her fall, began to slide. Down the gentle slope she went, a flipper-flapping, beak-first torpedo, picking up speed as she went. She zoomed right past the entire March of the Mackerel, past the astonished elders, and shot straight into the middle of the fishing grounds with a joyful ker-splash. When she emerged, sputtering but triumphant, she was holding the biggest, most magnificent mackerel anyone had ever seen. From that day on, Penelope wasn't known for her clumsiness, but for her innovative and highly effective sliding dive and conquer fishing method. The other penguins still waddled, but every now and then you'd see one try a little sideways slide, hoping to catch a bit of Penelope's magic.